sideline. There's the head coach of the Browns. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC.
To kick off for Baltimore.
With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. He'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He's going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. That's on the center, Tyler Linderbaum. 3rd and long for Jackson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Browns offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the draw is Judkins. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll find up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. A blocker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This fielded inside the 35. Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Left side, he's got Njoku. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A first down throw for Jackson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. Jackson up top again. Forced out wide. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the final Monday night game of the regular season. It caps off what was a pivotal Week 17, so let's get after it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on Miami. And this is the Green Bay defense coming up with a play. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Packers run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is the former Gator, Chim DK. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Titans come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Buccaneers tough it out to get the win in a game that could serve as a preview of the NFC title game. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He takes off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike, and to cap it off, it's a simple read option, but for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball, and by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
It's the score. Ravens 14. Browns 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. They get the former number 10 overall pick, Jedrick Wills. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 44. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Green in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Pistol give to Henry. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Martin Emerson on the tackle. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. That one on the former Washington Husky, Roger Rosengarten. 3rd and long for Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. Jackson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10.
this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. On this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down mark. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Jackson now. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I have it. So I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Ravens sending the punt team out there. This is taken at the 25.
Khalil Herbert on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll run it with Kirkin. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. It's a jet sweep, and it's Judy. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. 3rd and 2. Here we go. We're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on 3rd down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on 3rd down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down.
John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. Here's a handoff to Ali. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
He was taken down.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Browns offense ready to take over once again. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Heel drops to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Nice throw by the rookie from Clemson. It gets his guys a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From 31, here's 2nd and 7. They motion a receiver right. Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gains. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. The Browns getting their punting team out there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They are closing in on a baker's dozen. 13 wins on the year. One of the favorites, if not the favorite, to lift the Lombardi Trophy come February. Down at the 21, a game of 1. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go once more with Ali. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Trying to do it himself, but this will come up short. They mark him down right at the line of scrimmage.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
They'll look to throw. He finds Judy on that one. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's Judkins. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A handoff. This is Ali. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. A quick slant to Fowler. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now it's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ground, it's Ali. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another try with Ali. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This, about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens going to open up a 17-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Whoa! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll look to throw. His throw left is complete with Judy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. But just as importantly, stop the clock.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one not quite on target. That was too much. That one falls incomplete. Let's try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Still 3rd down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Carry now for Ali. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A run with Ali, and that won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard. That's it. He You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll keep it on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for third and 4. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. That one complete to Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns first down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up for first and 10.
That's another Browns first down.
They bring Judy in motion. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Back to the air. One more. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.